I'm Megan Gee.
And I'm Dandy Cabana. Today is Tuesday, February 13th, and it's National Safer Internet Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Texas Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please have a seat for a moment of silence.
Today for lunch we'll be having chili cheese fries or Frito pie with a variety of sides.
The Matagorda County United Way is in the process of recruiting for the 2018-2019 Youth Board. MCUW has 4 major events per year that will need student participation. This board also teaches students the art of volunteering in their own communities. The board is open to current 9th, 10th, and 11th grade students.
If you are interested in serving on this board, there is an application that you can fill out and turn into your counselor by February 20th. The application can be found on the Bay City High School website, or you can pick it up in Student Services with Mrs. Jernigan.
All students who received an invitation to join National Technical Honor Society, there will be an informational meeting in the lecture hall, room A118, Tuesday, February 13th at 3:10. Please bring your application and dues. See Mr. Cobb or Mrs. Watson for more information.
Key Club is selling Valentine's carnations that will be delivered on Valentine's Day. They are $2 each. Please see a Key Club member or Mrs. Morrison to place your order. Your SAT word of the day brought to you by Avid is parsimony, meaning stinginess, excessive frugality. Charles Dickens' character Scrooge is a perfect example of parsimony.
Well, that's it for today, Black Cats. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
Have a tacky Tuesday.
Or not.
Choice is yours.
This is Megan.
And I'm Dan.
And don't forget,
it's a great day to be a Black Cat.
Do you know the origins of Black History Month?
That's an interesting question. I actually do. MLK was the man. He was the man with the plan. That's where it all started.
Do you know the origins to Black History Month?
Well, I know first came slavery, then came freedom. I know MLK, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Frederick Douglass, they're all important black people back then, so yeah.
Do you know the origins of Black History Month?
Yes, I do. I know all about the Black Power, all the brothers. I respect all of them. Yeah.
Many people today don't know of the origins of Black History Month, but today we'll show you the truth. Today we are here with some history teachers in order to help to inform you guys of the facts about Black History Month. What comes to mind when you hear Black History Month?
Black History Month is a period of history where African Americans use it as celebration and recognition of our past ancestors, and it's just something that I think all African Americans need to know about their past, and this is one month that we recognize.
I think in history too often we focus on the great men idea, focusing on the presidents and the great inventors, and Black History Month is an opportunity to focus on a significant population of the United States that we too often ignore. The contributions of Black Americans are too often glossed over, and Black History Month is an opportunity to correct that.
Do you know the origins of Black History Month?
Black History Month evolved over a long period of time. It started in the 1920s as a week to recognize the contributions of Black Americans. It was in February because that's the month that Abraham Lincoln was born and the month that Frederick Douglass was born. But modern Black History Month started among several U.S. universities in the 1970s.
What does Black history mean to you?
Black history means a lot to me. It's per se, I look at it as sometimes being the first in something in the United States, where I recognize Martin Luther King. Everybody knows Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, but do we know some of the first who've done things, like Charles Houston? He was the one who actually started the court cases before even Thurgood Marshall did. before the Brown versus the Board of Education case and stuff like that. And, you know, we need to know that. And not just African Americans, but all students. We need to know what different cultures have played a big part in the United States.
What does Black History mean to you?
Black History Month for me means that I usually participate in a parade that we have on Avenue C. That's organized by usually Donnie Stone and some other people, and then there's usually a little, I guess, festival after that. It's also a time to look at the front of our school and see some of the leaders of the African American community that Ms. Stone usually puts up there at the front of our school.
Any facts you know off the top of your head?
Pretty interesting that Black History Month is not just a U.S. event. It's actually an event celebrated in multiple, or maybe not celebrated, but practiced in several nations, including Canada and the United States. It was originally designed to celebrate the achievements of the African diaspora, those people who were forcibly taken out of Africa and resettled in multiple nations. Specifically for U.S. history, it's interesting to know that there were actually Black Americans who helped ratify the Constitution. So our very nation would not exist without Black Americans.